All right, so here he is. You can argue he is the best pound-for-pound male fighter in the world today, the UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski, and he continues to add layers and wrinkles to his game. Absolutely incredible, all he has accomplished thus far.
He's a tremendous fighter, and John, you look at his style and you think to yourself, this would translate weight classes, pound for pound. That's the definition. He is pound for pound, and that was on full display when he just dismantled the great Max Holloway. But tonight in front of him, he has a very different challenge. It's not a guy he's seen before. He's got a formulated plan inside the octagon, and if anybody can do that, it's Alexander Volkanovski.
And one thing that has been key to his success, he's just never been flat on fight night.
Never.
Always seems to have his best. We'll see if he has it all going here tonight. All right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov's looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Well, it has been amazing to watch Alexander Volkanovski's progression, even when you look back to past title defenses against the likes of the Korean Zombie, almost smiling as if to say, man, I thought you were good, I didn't know you were that good. And in theory, Volkanovski ready to present an even better version here tonight. Early connection with the left from the champ.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab. That's a great kick landed there.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some distance as they pull apart. Why it didn't take us long to get him. Oh, hip toss to get him down.
It's time to look for that takedown now.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. So the Dagestani Khabib Nurmagomedov with yet another high-amplitude takedown, and this is really where he's at his best. Ground control, top control. More often than not, the opposition is unable to get back. Volkanovski getting work here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. Great shot from the top position.
So once again, Khabib Nurmagomedov dominating the opposition here tonight. Tremendous grappling ability, and he does a lot of things that the average fan can't even see.
Johnny tells you. He also tells you what he is going to do. The game plan is not a secret when it comes to Khabib. He's going to get in your face, he's going to press, and he's going to take you down. He's been very successful in doing that tonight, and that's why he's winning.
Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. 15 seconds to go.
Now into his mouth. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yup.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Superior hands. You're going to stick with them. I don't want you to think about anything else.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Ready? Ready? Go.
All right, round two.
Nice punch land over the top.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Tags him with that uppercut. Nurmagomedov gets the takedown. Nice entry on that attempt.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Volkanovski.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Volkanovski's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, now he gives up on the submission.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Volkanovski. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beat, and now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the strike that ends the fight.
Right.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Let's go. I need you to be first now.
Strong hook lands. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Volkanovski.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate after exiting the clinch. 45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown.
Watch armbar here. Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight. Oh, in the mouth.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, nice work. You're winning this fight. You have to stay ahead now. Let's get back out there and keep doing what we're doing. Put the pressure on him. Don't give him an opportunity.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Body kick now by Volkanovski.
He's got that single collar tie.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
You rip the body there.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
Back to the single. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Volkanovski. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Nurmagomedov. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Changing the position. This is a terrible position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkanovski. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Final 30 seconds of this third round.
Oh, he got to the spot.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, you're owning this guy. You can do anything you want. He's just turtling up. But he's got good rear naked choke defense, all right? If he gives you that back, I want you to swim off the back to spot.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Oh, right into mouth. He's got to start throwing down.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Hey, get him in full guard now. Get him in full guard. Recover. Full guard.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Oh, Volkanovski's right back to the full mount here. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Well, he's got his back now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Nice positional control here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Push him off. Push him off.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
And just misses with that big right hand.
10 seconds left.
Final seconds of round 4. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, and there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one.
Let's get back to regroup. Deep breath, recover. Your wrestling wasn't sharp last round. You were forcing the shots. Remember what we did in the gym.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you will.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Got to think he'll pick up where he left off.
All about the money. It was greenbacks, cash, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point. It was accurate, and it was every time he let loose, he was able to land with great effect.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Beautiful transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Khabib's able to transition back to side control now.
Getting him on here. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Khabib's back to the north-south position now. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
He passes to half.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Full side control now.
Nurmagomedov's back inside control here. Under a minute now to go in this one. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard.
All back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant tonight.